Hello, welcome to Rooted in Roaming. This is Ebony. If you're new here, this is my channel, and I've just been documenting me roaming the earth in hopes of finding a place that I really, really love. I was going to come on live with my Osmo Action 6. I actually recorded a whole other live and I don't know where it's at. I don't know how to connect the laptop with this, but the camera quality on the camera obviously is better. But anyway, listen, we gonna get into everybody warned me about coming to Cape Town before I came, but I didn't listen because I'm here. I've been here for a month and I love it here, guys. I love it here. But I wanted to talk to you guys about the things that's going on in the media. And because so many people are like, I'm scared to come to Cape Town, I'm scared. And I'm like, yo, I am here with my 8-year-old son. I would not be here and love it the way I do and tell you about it if it wasn't. So, tonight we're going to talk about dating, affordability, protests, xenophobia, all of that. I have my phone and I have some points. So come on in, come on in. Let's get started. How have y'all been doing? What have y'all been up to? How's America? How's it treating you? Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is why I chose Cape Town. So, like I said, for the past year, me and my 8-year-old son, we moved from America in hopes of finding a place that felt good, felt homey, felt safe, affordable, all of that. So we started out in Costa Rica, we did Colombia, we did Thailand, we did Vietnam. Okay. And none of those places felt like they checked all the boxes. It didn't feel comfortable, safe, like. So when we were in Asia, affordability checked off, safety checked off, but acceptance and speaking, being with people who look like you and speak the same language, that was greatly missing from our lives. My son has made so many friends here in Cape Town, and we've only been here for 4 weeks. And every day he's making a new friend, and I love that for him. He made zero in Asia, and we were there for 7 months, and he made zero. Okay. I only made friends because I was cool with some of the other expat people, parents, adults, but my heart went out to him like, yo, we got to get you around some kids that you can interact with and that I don't have to always be on guard with. So that's why we chose Cape Town. I was thinking about doing Japan because I have a high school friend that lives there. But I was ready to get out of Asia. I got to be honest with you. I was so ready to get out of Asia. I was tired of the food. I was tired of the people. I was done. So I wanted to come to a place in Africa, but I didn't want to compromise. I wanted good infrastructure, safety, things to do, history, culture. I wanted that. So Cape Town checks all those boxes. Yeah, so I put in other videos of why I left the US. You can check those out, including I think the very first video on my channel. You could go check that out. When I came to Cape Town, I was just hoping to find familiarity. I just wanted to feel comfortable and safe and happy. And that's what I got. People, the South Africans, they don't even know that I'm American or not South African until I open my mouth. And they're like, oh, where you from? Where you from? And I'm like, America. And they'd be like, but where in America? I'd be like, St. Louis. Let me put my laptop up here so I just feel like it'll be better. Okay. I don't know if that's better or not. A little bit. All right, let's see what people told me before I came. Safety. They were like, You going to South Africa? You going to Cape Town? Be careful. I mean, I've heard of the wildest things. Is when you tell somebody you come to South Africa, it's either, oh, it's a beautiful place, I've been there, I think you'll enjoy it, or they say, watch out, right? And I had a lot of watch outs. But I really just wanted to see for myself. I was feeling called to come. I was feeling like we would be okay if I came. So yeah, and of course we've all heard about the xenophobia. They was like they don't want us there. And I was like, but I'm not, I'm not illegal. I am on a tourist visa, and I'm currently applying for like my extensions and eventually a digital nomad long-term visa. Yeah, and I'm not working. Well, I mean, I do work online, but I'm not taking jobs away from the South African people. I don't work in a store. I don't work here in a business. I have my own business that I work online from America from. Okay. So as long as you not coming here trying to work, yeah, pretty much, or you doing crazy stuff, drawing attention to yourself, you will be fine in Cape Town. I promise you. I have not felt unsafe. I've been filming. This is my gym. This is a stone. It's for protection. But I got this here at the biscuit mill, right? Like I have been filming. I have been walking around with my son. No, granted, I ain't been to the club. I don't be clubbing. By 7 p.m., I'm in the house. Right? When the street lights come on, I be doing my own thing in the house. So I think it's all about your lifestyle as well. Let me move this lamp over here. It's giving me light, but it's like too much flashing. Uh, okay, whatever. I don't know. Okay, y'all can see me. Okay, we good. We cooking with grease. Okay, I'm gonna do this so I could block the light. Oh my god. Okay, block the light. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's good. What was I saying? Okay, so people was like, "Oh, you gonna bring your child there? What are you gonna do?" And I'm like, "Yeah, as long as he's with me, he's safe, and he is safe. We have a nanny. I went through an agency to get a nanny. Yo, all my parents who are traveling or just in general, get a nanny. I know it's nerve wracking because you don't want to trust people with your kids, but get a nanny. Interview them, find someone that you trust, and get a nanny. It will save your sanity because traveling is so challenging. Navigating visas, navigating, trying to find housing, trying to find where's the store, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like that stuff is stressful, and these kids. These kids will tic-tac-toe on your last nerve. And so I'm saying that because I was that mom that was like, I don't know these people, da da da. But you use your discernment, go through an agency, look at their references, interview them. If you get a bad feeling, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Have a conversation with your kid, let them know, to speak up if something's going on. But get a nanny. That has been the best thing for me. And my nanny is $6 an hour. In America, I was paying $20, $22, $25 an hour for childcare. So if you go out to dinner for 3 hours, let's just say 3 hours because you got to get to the restaurant and get back. So that's only giving you 2 hours to eat. That's $75. Here, if I get a nanny for 10 hours, that's $60 USD. And that makes all the difference in your mental health. Get a nanny, okay? So yes, I've also noticed that I see a lot of Black Africans with white kids here and their nannies. You know, you go to the park, you walk up and down the street, you see beautiful Black women carrying these white kids. And that was a shock. I've seen it before, but in America, we saw that in the 50s, 60s, 40s, 30s, right? Like where our ancestors were homemaids and butlers and nannies, right? So it's like that here. It is. And my nanny, Miss Shomei, you guys will meet her in the vlog that I'm going to be editing. She's a part of like a nanny network. They got a WhatsApp group. They be, taking the kids, meeting up. So it's big, big business here. It's big business. So, where should you stay here in Cape Town? I'm currently in Greenpoint. You should stay in Greenpoint, Sea Point, or Camps Bay. The CBD area is not so bad either. It's busier, it's like the downtown area, but it's not so bad. I wouldn't stay there, but I would not be opposed to it either. Um, but what I another great thing about Cape Town is you got the mountain on this side of the street and you got the ocean on this side of the street. So it's beautiful. It's a walkable place. It's easy. So let's talk about xenophobia. Now, today, I saw on social media that March on March had a protest for illegal immigrants being here in South Africa. Now, I live 2 miles away from Sea Point. I was in Sea Point today, like half the day. I didn't see no protests. I didn't see no disruption. It wasn't abnormally busy. People weren't angry in a scuffle, none of that. And so it really got me thinking, obviously, y'all, I see the videos. We all see the videos of the violence of the South Africans being mean to other people, bullying them, asking them for their papers, all of that. I have not seen any of that at all, not even the energy of it. Not even the energy of xenophobia have I felt here. Not even the energy of apartheid have I felt here in Cape Town. Let me back that one up. The nannies with the white kids, yes. Okay. That is evidence of apartheid. Yep. I can feel that. When you go into businesses, most of the workers are Black Africans, colored Africans, South Africans. I feel that, right? But a lot of the shop owners are Black Africans. Um, the nannies are grateful to have the job. It's actually a respectable job here to be a nanny. But as far as when I go into businesses, I'm not being told to sit in the back. They're not looking at me like, what are you doing here? Like, none of that. And I don't even have to open my mouth and show that I'm an American. But no, I felt nothing but love here. And my favorite part and thing about Cape Town are the people. The people. I have not encountered one sourpuss yet. Right. Everywhere I've been in the world, I've encountered somebody who then left a sour taste in my mouth, but not here in Cape Town. And y'all know I would tell you, I say the unpopular things. I would be like, yo, no, don't come here. Da, 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 da. Look at this collar. But I'm telling you, I've been here for a month, about 4.5 weeks. I'm here solo, and I feel so comfortable. It feels like if America was Black, like if America was in Africa. That's how it feels. Yeah. So what I'm saying is the news lying? Obviously, they're not lying when they show the xenophobia and the protests and stuff, right? Like I can see it, we can see it. Is it being exaggerated? Absolutely. It makes me feel like they say, okay, we're gonna have a protest at noon, from noon to 12:30, and everybody shoot up, set up their cameras, and we're going to shoot this 30-minute protest and have these photo ops and show the world this segment. That's what it's looking like to me. Because when I say I was in Sea Point today, when no streets closed down, I didn't hear no drums. You hear them drums, there's something coming. There was nothing. So if y'all thinking about coming to Cape Town, come. It's lovely. It's lovely. So my biggest surprises so far since I've been to Cape Town here is the friendliness. I was hoping to meet people who look like me, who felt like me, that was familiar, but I did not know how helpful and chill, very chill, like no stress South Africans are. I'd be stressed and they'd be like, it's okay. I love that. Cost of living. I knew it was going to be more expensive than Asia, but what shocked me was the housing shortage here and how much there's a little room for negotiation, but not really. Ain't no room for negotiation on housing, really. What they put is what they put unless you know somebody. And inventory is really low here. I don't know, it might creep back up since they doing a lot of fear mongering and they're telling people not to come here because of the xenophobia. So I don't know. We'll see how this summer goes. We'll see. Beauty. Now I've heard Cape Town was beautiful, but I didn't know it was this beautiful. What makes Cape Town beautiful is literally have the mountains on one side of the street and then you got the beautiful beach on the other side of the street. It's the best of both worlds. It's not like some rinky dink beach town like Puerto Viejo in Costa Rica where there's no sidewalks, there's no hospital, there's no infrastructure. I don't know how people living down there, but y'all got it. Y'all got it. It's not like that. And then the mountains. It's not secluded. It's perfectly a perfect blend. It's beautiful. Diversity. I didn't know it was this diverse. I did not know. I did not know. And to see everybody get along is like, it blows my mind. Again, we do have the protests. That's what I've been seeing on the news. I haven't seen them in person, and I have been here for a month. I haven't heard the South Africans talk about it. I don't see people angry, right? People live here in harmony for the most part. Infrastructure. I knew that it was like it had good infrastructure, but I wasn't expecting this. Like, no dirt roads, highways, you know, the infrastructure is here. Again, this is not an up and coming place. It's already here, it's already arrived. The food is good, dating culture. This is a great place for Black women to date. When traveling around the world, I've been to Costa Rica, Colombia, Thailand, Vietnam, Nigeria, Canada, Puerto Rico. I've been a lot of places, okay? And this has been the best place so far for dating because people here are more community minded. The men here are respectful. I mean, what more could you ask for? Of course, you'll have a lot of suitors interested, but it's up to you to have discernment on who to give a chance and who not to. But yeah, like Black women, some Black women date in Asia, but I wouldn't. I didn't. Some Black women date in Latin America. I didn't. I wouldn't. But here in South Africa, I could see myself doing that because you have people from all over the world in this beautiful place with good intentions. It's a good place. The weather right now, we are in winter. Winter is like from May, June until like September, October. I wanted to come to Cape Town in the winter because in the summer it's gonna be busy. It's like dirty December. It's the summertime. It's gonna be a lot of immigrants and foreigners. Like this is the place to come. So I wanted to come in the winter for the lower prices. And I did need a break from the heat. It's hot as hell in Asia. It was hot as hell in Costa Rica and Colombia. I wanted a break from the heat and I wanted a little space and room to explore without being so overwhelmed with as many tourists that will be here in the winter, in the summertime. So that's why I came here in the winter. And it get cold. Like after 5 o'clock, it be cold. But during the day, the sun comes out sometimes. It's cool. Yes. So I want to ask you guys, have y'all been to South Africa yet? And have you been to Cape Town yet? Disclaimer, I heard Cape Town is not South Africa, right? Just like how they say New York isn't America, New York is New York. I heard Cape Town is not South Africa. It's its own little bubble. And I can see that, right? Um, I can see that, and that's probably why it costs more to live here. I think it's probably almost half of the price to live in Joburg. But I hear Joburg is busy, way more crime. I don't really want to go to Joburg to live, but I'm gonna go to visit. I have a trip planned out with a friend, so we gonna do that. But I ain't going by myself. Yeah. So some things that I don't want to say struggling with, but yeah, struggling with here in South Africa is the visa process. So as an American citizen, you get 90 days visa free here. But you can apply for an extension, but you have to do it within the first 30 days that you're in the country. So that's what I did. But I filled out the application online, I paid the money, and I was supposed to book an appointment online to get the extension. But y'all, the South African VFS.gov website is a piece of because it's been over a week. It's been a week and a half since I made the payments, and I still can't book an appointment online. Like it's grayed out. So tomorrow I got to go to the VFS office and see if they'll help me. Please help me. Please. Banking. How do I pay for stuff here? Um, Wireless. You could pay with your card, mostly everywhere. Apple Pay, cash, getting money out the ATM is no problem. So that's how you pay. That's how you pay. Learning local customs and cultures have been pretty easy. The South African people have been teaching me a couple of words. I'm not going to embarrass myself by saying them tonight. But yes. So, the questions you should ask before you bring your butt here to Cape Town. Where are you going to stay? Again, you want to stay in Greenpoint, Camps Bay, or Sea Point. That's where you want to stay. I had a local tell me to stay away from Cape Flats. Cape Flats, don't go there. That's where like the cartels are, the drug smuggling, the violence. So don't go there. Know your budget. How much do you need to stay here per month? I would say if you want, I need a 2 bed, 2 bath. If you're going to get a 1 bedroom apartment, you can get something for $1,000 or less. 2 bedroom is going to be from 1,000 to 2,000 a month. So I would say allocate $2,000 a month for housing. I would. And for food, I spend about $100 to $150 a week on food for me and my son. So that's about $600 a month for groceries. For entertainment, I mean, that's all on you and what you like to do, but at least a $200-300 a month for entertainment, at least. Restaurants here, when you go out to eat, the food is superb, but it's a little cheaper than America, but it's still, to me, American prices. I think the food here is American prices. It depends where you go. Like if you go to a mom and pop shop, of course, it's a little more affordable. But just like a regular restaurant, you paying American prices. Even McDonald's, you're paying American prices. Pizza Hut, you're paying American prices. So you have to figure out your why. Why are you coming? My why is because through traveling, I've learned what's important to me. And being in a place that I feel accepted, my kid can make friends easily, is safe, is most important to me. I have realized. As far as the money, you just got to make more money. And I just been working more. I just been taking more clients, working a few more hours a day. You got to do what you got to do. So for somebody who doesn't know their why, they may not care for it or feel like it's worth it. But for me, it is. Y'all, did I tell y'all I met Sherry Shepherd? So where I live, there's like a cafe right in front of the building, a restaurant. And I go there sometimes in the morning just to clear my head, get some coffee. And by the way, Cape Town has the best coffee I've ever had in my life. I've had Colombian coffee, I've had Vietnamese coffee, but don't none of them taste remotely as good as the coffee I've had in Cape Town. Okay, moving back. Sherry Shepherd. So I go down to the cafe. I'm just chilling. And I look to my right, and it's Sherry Shepherd. And she's sitting with a couple of friends. She's looking beautiful. And of course, I don't want to bother her. Um, but when she gets up and leave, we made eye contact. And I said, "Hey, Sherry." And she was like, "Hey, what's your name?" She told me she was here shooting a film. She said she's shooting a film about the last survivor of the Titanic. And then I kind of zoned out. I zoned out when she was talking because in my mind, the last survivor of the Titanic, what they got to do with Cape Town? But okay, I'm gonna just enjoy you. I just want to look at you and enjoy you, and I didn't want to ask too many questions. I was like, oh, okay, I'll see it when it come out, because what the hell? Um, but she was lovely. So shout out to Sherry Shepherd. Lovely, lovely, and I've met some really cool people. But I think that's it. Y'all not asking no questions. Yeah, I guess y'all don't want to know nothing. So I'm about to take myself to bed because I got to work in a few hours. I'm still working on the US time. But I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button. I have I haven't been filming a lot since I've been here because I've literally just been enjoying myself. I've just been relaxing. I've been taking it in. I've been exploring. But we do have some adventures coming up. Robin's Island, the island where Nelson Mandela was in prison, is right there. It's like a 30-minute boat ride from where I am right now. So we doing that in the next week or two. The castle, we're gonna go there. And winery. We gotta hit up some wineries while we're here. So y'all hit the like and subscribe button because we are going to enjoy our time here. I'm so grateful to be here. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.